Hi Mike, my name is Destiny and I'm entering your contest giveaway. I just wanted to say how amazing you are. You have definitely inspired me to become a better person and have by far helped me decide on getting bearded dragons. My husband had when he was a little bit younger, and he's always wanted one, but we have two small kids, and I've always been scared that they might bite or something like that. So you definitely helped calm my fears and help me make that decision that this is something that we could handle and have two kids with. We just recently rescued a 2-year-old male. His name was Rex, but we named him Rar. So much easier for the kids to say. We also just recently purchased my bearded dragon from a pet store. He's about 2.5 months, 3 months old, and his name's Toothless. No, he's not black, but I love, How to Train Your Dragon. So of course I had to throw that out there. I think the biggest way I probably help people is that 2 years ago my little sister was brought into this world. And my mom didn't exactly have the easiest pregnancy with her. She went into labor when she was about 22 weeks, and my sister was born 2 months premature. She spent 27 days in NICU, and we didn't exactly think that we were going to get to bring her home, and neither did the doctors. They were pretty blunt and said you might as well make funeral plans. And when my mom first got pregnant, I was mommy's little girl. I was the only one for her. She had just met, well, not really met, rekindled an old relationship. And suddenly I had stepbrothers and stepsisters, and the last thing I wanted was, a new sister. But, nothing like 27 days in NICU to make you realize that you could really care and love someone that you really didn't want in your life. The first 17 days of my sister's life, we didn't get to touch, we didn't get to hold, nothing. She spent it in an incubator, pretty much. And, the hardest thing was, here's this little 4-pound baby, and all you want to do is snuggle her and hold her and make everything better. But you can't. My mom fell into this huge depression, and all of us kids weren't getting along. But there was an organization called March of Dimes that, really helped my family. And they come to the hospital and they helped pay for medical supplies that we couldn't afford. And they helped with tests and things that, we didn't have the money to help my sister with. And we found out my sister was allergic to a preservative called hydrochloride. And it's in everything. Baby food, formula, medicines, deodorant, shampoo, everything. And this hospital was poisoning my sister with it, even after she was tested for the allergy to it. They helped us get her transferred to Children's Mercy. And they, at one point we didn't have gas to go down there. They helped get gas in our vehicle, and they helped pay for medical supplies. My sisters had 17 feeding tubes down her nose, 5 surgeries, a Mickey button feeding tube put into her stomach, removed twice and put back in. They've paid for all of that. And every year in Kansas City they do a Bikers for Babies ride. And this year we wanted to give back. We wanted to give back to them for everything that they've done for us, for our family. And unfortunately, our goal of $500 is not being met this year. After, placing change buckets everywhere for my sister's story and standing out with other groups that donate to March of Dimes every year, for hours on end trying to collect money. We're just not gonna do it. And it's really heartbreaking to know that you can't give back to someone else. But the day of the rally, they have these huge events for kids that come out there, and they always have different vendors and things like that. And we volunteered the last 2 years there, and that's kind of been our way of giving back. So even though, you know, we won't be able to financially give back to them, we will be out there and we will be supporting them, you know, the day of the ride. And no one really realizes that, you know, some people can't always afford the best thing. They can't always. I have no clue where I was going with that. But they can't always afford what's best for their child. And there's no way that we could have ever afford to, you know, give my sister those feeding tubes and help her medically where she needed to be helped with. Today, she's a 2.5-year-old, and she's healthy, and she's wonderful, and she's a smartie, and she starts school soon. It's just crazy how much they helped our family, and I really enjoy going out there every year for the rally and helping them and volunteering for them and giving back in a way that, yes, I can't give back financially to them, but to be out there and support them and be able to know that they're going out and helping other families that were like us it's amazing. You know, my son was born premature and he was 4 pounds too. We didn't spend NICU time, but we've had an uphill battle ever since. He's 8 months old. He's deaf in his left ear. He's hard of hearing in his right. He goes through weekly physical therapy, which we don't ever pay for. You know, we pinch pennies every month, and March of Dimes pays for that. They have helped us so much. And next year we have a goal of $500 again. And I will be doing anything and everything I can to meet that goal and give back to them. So I really hope, you know, everybody, you know, has a winning chance at this, and good luck to everybody else. And I hope that, you know, the winner that you pick, Michael, is an amazing person. Again, you have inspired me so much to become such a better person and be more involved in my community and helping more people. And your beauty dragons are amazing and they're gorgeous. And keep going, Mike. You're an awesome person.